Here we go. Okay. Hi. The cosmetics and beauty industry is one of the most widely used consumer industries. Cosmetics include any product applied to the body to improve personal appearance or smell. This covers any product from soaps and deodorant to mascara. Beauty and hygiene are part of everyone's daily routine. Safer and healthier cosmetics are essential to the health of our people, both present and future generations. If we can create safe body products and a safe regulation system, we will improve our health and our quality of life. By the end of today's speech, you will know why we need safer body products, how these unsafe products affect our health, and what we can do to protect ourselves from the toxins in our products and the health problems they create. First, I want to discuss some statistics and perspective on why this is such a huge problem. Let's put this problem into perspective. In Europe, the European Union has banned 1,328 harmful substances from their cosmetics and body products. The US FDA has banned only a total of 11. According to safecosmetics.org, these chemicals are known or suspected to cause cancer, genetic mutation, reproductive harm, or birth defects. Yet we still allow so many of these toxic substances to be put into our products and onto our bodies on a daily basis. Our skin is our largest organ, and chemicals can easily be absorbed into our system through our skin. An article on Mercola.com makes reference to the Environmental Working Group statistics on this issue. According to the EWG, the average U.S. woman uses 12 personal care products and or cosmetics a day containing 168 different chemicals. While most men use fewer products, they're still exposed to about 85 such chemicals daily, while teens who use an average of 17 personal care products a day are exposed to even more. These statistics emphasize the importance of safe personal care products because they show how commonly used they are, as well as the large amounts of chemical exposure we have on a daily basis. According to Kathy Adder's article, Rising Threat of Environmental Toxins Linked to Chronic Diseases, published in the American Nurse in March 2014, disease, disabilities, and many other health problems are on the rise in recent years. Here are some statistics from her article. Obesity rates have skyrocketed in children and adults in 2010. More than one-third of U.S. adults, 36%, were obese, as were 17% of children and young people, according to the CDC. Developmental disabilities in children increased 17% between 1997 and 2008, as noted in Trends in the Prevalence of Developmental Disabilities in U.S. Children, 1997 to 2008, published in 2011 by the journal Pediatrics. Most childhood cancers are on the rise. In fact, according to the National Cancer Institute, the incidence of acute lymphocytic leukemia increased by 73%, and primary brain cancer by 70% from 1975 through 2010 among children 0 to 14 years. This is an astonishing increase in the incidence of these conditions and diseases. Adder relates all this back to the also elevated level of chemical exposure. She says more than 80,000 chemicals are on the market today, and only a tiny percent have been tested for health effects. Adder claims that the rise in these health problems can be attributed to the use of toxins in our environment. If we eliminate the toxins, we eliminate so much of the risk involved with these health conditions and issues. Prevention is key to our health and that of our future generations. Adder urges her readers, health care professionals, to push for health protective federal chemical policies to prevent disease and to ensure the health and safety of our people. Now that we've discussed the statistics, I want to discuss how our cosmetics and body products are related to this increase in health problems. The cosmetics industry uses a number of harmful substances in our products, and the use of these chemicals is being linked to this rise in diseases, hormonal issues, birth defects, and cancers. Commonly used fragrances, parabens, phthalates, formaldehyde, and many other chemicals are present in our products, despite being toxic to our bodies. Many of these chemicals can be classified as endocrine disruptors, which disrupt the way our body naturally produces hormones and changes the way our body functions. Here is the EPA definition of an endocrine disruptor according to the Endocrine Society's article, Endocrine Disrupting Chemicals, an Endocrine Society Scientific Statement, published in Endocrine Reviews in June 2009. An endocrine disrupting compound was defined by the U.S. EPA as an exogenous agent which interferes with synthesis, secretion, transport, metabolism, binding action, or elimination of natural blood-borne hormones that are present in the body and are responsible for homeostasis, reproduction, and the developmental process. The article goes on to say, thus from a physiological perspective, an endocrine disrupting substance is a compound, either natural or synthetic, which through environmental or inappropriate developmental exposures alters the hormonal and homeostatic systems that enable the organism to communicate with and respond to its environment. If we are using these products on our skin, we absorb them into our system and alter our hormonal balances and change our internal environment, which eventually leads to the rise in all these health issues mentioned above. Now that we've discussed the statistics, I want to discuss why this is such a contributing problem to our health and what we can do to turn things around. Many people are completely unaware of the dangers of our cosmetics and the lack of regulations and safety standards in this particular industry. This is an industry that is very lax on the regulations, and products are not always tested for safety prior to approval. Products which are tested for safety are only tested for short-term effects of the products. Harmful chemicals are only removed and banned after they've already proven to pose a health risk to humans. This is a problem because this process should be reversed to prevent disease and to ensure the safety of our consumers. Companies who produce these products, along with the FDA, need to enforce strict regulations and guidelines for the products they put on the market. As consumers, we need to raise awareness so that people can protect themselves by choosing safer products and demanding safety regulations, as well as standards for the quality of the products. In conclusion, there is a clear correlation between the use of these harmful substances and the rise in many health problems and conditions. Many of us are ignorant to the effects of environmental factors on our bodies, yet once we are educated on these chemicals, it is easy to see that the damage is much worse than we would have ever known. These chemicals can be easily absorbed into the body through our skin, our largest organ. Therefore, it is very important to raise awareness about this issue with our personal care products, because far too many people do not realize the effects of the chemicals in the environment around us